Hello folks, welcome to the Vinson Voice, a weekly television show where we talk about what's going on in and around your Carl Vinson VA Medical Center. I'm your host, Greg Swartz, and today we've got a very special guest with me. You've seen her before, Miss Coach Charlene James.
Well, hey Greg, how you doing
I'm good,
today?
I'm good. It's that time of year again.
It is that time of year, ain't it?
It sure is.
Wow.
So for those that don't know, Miss Charlene James is one of our recreational therapists, but she is also our coach for our adaptive sports teams.
Yes.
You know, we got the National Veterans Golden Age Games coming up, and then we've also got the National Veterans Wheelchair Games coming up.
That's correct.
But then you also just got back from the Winter Sports Clinic, back in April, I
Yes.
think. Back in April.
That's correct.
And then once the Wheelchair Games is over, she's going to get with a couple of our veterans to the National Bocce Ball Championships.
That's right.
At the end of July. So, you know, the kids are out of school, but guess what? Stuff teams up for, it gears up for us during the summer months.
It really does.
It really does.
It really does.
So you're a seasoned recreational therapist with the VA. We're not going to mention how many years, okay? But she's been doing it for a long time. When I started here 16 years ago, she was here, and she was already well into doing her thing. And all then, I guess it's about 8 years ago, I started going with the team to the Wheelchair Games.
That's right.
And stuff. And I think it all started because of some pictures you gave to me from the Wheelchair Games, I think in Roanoke. I think you gave me some pictures there, and I said, I want to do this. Y'all need a photographer to go with you.
He talked about my pictures wasn't as good as his, so we needed a professional, and guess what? Here he is.
And I've been going every year ever since, and I absolutely love Tampa when I started, and I absolutely got hooked. I love it. Got on the national media team as part of one of their photographers and stuff. So this is something. So what are we doing this year to gear up for our team this year?
Well, this year we got the whole rec department that's involved.
Okay.
And so to give you a short scenario how it's working, we got everyone involved.
Okay.
Everyone is accountable to make sure those veterans are being trained.
Right.
Those veterans are getting the knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And those veterans are coming to practice.
That's right.
And so it takes a lot off of one person.
It does. It sure does.
And so it also gives those other coaches, rec therapists, the opportunity to go in the future to be.
Right, exactly.
And so we all tickled, happy.
Yeah.
And I look less stressed this year.
Yes, you do.
Don't you agree?
I do. I think so.
And so it takes a village to raise.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
And so that's what we have.
Yeah.
That's going on in our rec department.
That's awesome.
So.
That's awesome. Yes. Because you just can't show up. You just can't show up to the Wheelchair Games or the Golden Age Games just without any practice and not expect to compete. Because the competition level in both of those games are very intense.
You are so right. And don't let the eyes fool you, because those veterans they kind of go back to remember when.
Right.
And then they all of a sudden they remember that they used to be good at this stuff.
That's right. That's right.
And so all of a sudden once they get to practice and then they start competing against each other.
That's right. Oh yeah.
It's something to be reckoned with, and it's something for your eyes only to be able to come and see and witness.
And you think competition between professional athletes is intense. You wait till you get around a bunch of veterans that are competing in these games. I have seen some we've both seen some pretty intense engagements. Okay, nothing really physical or anything, but there's just a lot of talk smacking.
Right.
But at the end of the event, everybody's, there's pat each other on the back and, no hard feelings and stuff. It's just the spirit of the competition.
No whatsoever.
So first of all, we're going to the Golden Age Games, and that's in Anchorage, Alaska.
That's correct.
And that's from June the 4th to the 11th.
Yes.
Okay. And wow, I wish I could have gone. I missed the Hawaii trip. Now I'm missing the Alaska trip. But man.
Well, I have 5 females that's geared to go, along with 2 other males. So I have a team total of 7 this year.
Right, okay.
Hopefully everybody stay healthy, prior to going.
Absolutely.
And they've been training, and if they're not here training, they're at home training, and they submit me some work that's showing that they really has been working towards this competition as well.
Okay, cool. And then I mean we come back, get done again for a couple of weeks, and then we're off to Louisville, Kentucky for the wheelchair games on July 10th through the 17th.
And this year we're on another road trip. We won't
We are
fly
driving.
this year.
We are driving this
right.
year.
We had so much fun last year.
That's
we
right.
thought we'd do it again.
That's right.
And so this time we have 13.
Okay.
We have about 7 to 8 inpatient veterans that will be attending.
Wow. Okay.
And the rest are outpatient. And so, but we all will be driving, and we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time on that trip.
Nice time.
It's always nice when we get to drive because after the airlines have been good to us over the years, but that takes a lot. That takes a toll on the team.
That's right.
On that first 10, because we got to get our, you got to check in your luggage. First of all, we got to get there. Then we got to unload everything right there at the cargo area, and then we get everything into toward the plane. Then we got to get all our veterans into the plane, and it's just real hard, especially with our wheelchair veterans, getting them onto the plane. And they're kind of like, most of the time it delays the plane about 45 minutes to an hour.
But that logistics is something else. That's why you have to plan way in advance.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's an easy process.
Yeah.
It appears
Yeah.
that it's easy, but it's not. But
as soon as we get back, I mean, that's when you got to start planning for the next event.
Already, yes, sir.
Wow. So so here we go again. We are ready to go. Pet rally. We got a pet rally coming up on June 3rd at 2 p.m. here in our medical center in the auditorium. So please come on out and cheer Team Dublin on. We're doing it for both the Golden Age games and the wheelchair games. So we're looking for our Dublin community. Come on out and send these men and women off with good spirits, with good spirits and stuff, and get them out there. All right. So, Coach, we're ready.
I think we are. I know these veterans are, because you see in the background here, we are working on today is bocce ball day.
Yes.
So each day we have an event that they are practicing, and so and then there's a different coach doing it each year.
Okay.
And so they come here, and some of them are already pretty good, and we have quite a few novices this year.
Oh, good.
For both events, so we're excited about it.
I know you are. We are going to bring back the gold.
Bring back the gold.
We're bringing back some gold. All right. So, folks, come on and cheer out Team Dublin on June 3rd at 2 p.m. in our auditorium. And let's send them off. Let's send them off ready to go and bring back some gold. All right. So, with that, we will be back with more Vinson Voice.
It's that time of year, time to fire up the grill, relax, and have some fun. Whether you're a grill master or a wannabe, the Big Green Egg will change the way you think about cooking. Georgia Pools has a large selection from which to choose. They carry a wide variety of accessories too, from charcoal, starters, to grilling tools, seasonings, and sauces. Get your own Big Green Egg cooking system for as low as $58.83 per month. And while you're waiting on that perfect steak to cook, relax in your very own Pawleys Island hammock. What better way to spend the summer days ahead? When you're thinking of grilling and chilling, think Georgia Pools, located at 1201 Hillcrest Parkway in Dublin. Call Georgia Pools at 275-3607.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. Once again, I'm your host, Greg Swartz. Got another special guest with me today. Got Miss Joanne Gold McBride with me today. How you doing, Joanne?
I'm doing very well, and it is a pleasure to see you.
Always a pleasure to see you. It was awesome. You did a great job on our last program. It was what program was that that you were the MC for?
For the ladies.
That's right, the ladies program, the ladies tea party.
Yes.
Miss Joanne was our MC for the Ladies Tea Party 2019, and she did a wonderful job and was looking good.
Well, I enjoyed it.
I know you did.
Absolutely.
I know you did. But anyway, Joanne, you're a Navy veteran.
Yes.
Okay, and you're a veteran of the Golden Age games.
Yes.
How many years is this for you?
This will be my 6th year.
And how many gold medals have we gotten in that time frame?
Who knows? I lost count.
You stopped counting?
I stopped counting. I think at 24 I stopped counting.
I got you. This woman brings back about 4 or 5 gold medals every year and stuff, and she does a great job. Bocce ball.
Yes.
and a couple of years ago, they kind of threw a loop in that bocce ball where they did the blindfold thing. Yeah, that was, and it's really interesting. Miss Joanne, she's one of our visually impaired, one of our visually impaired veterans, and the way that they have to adapt in order to compete is amazing. It just amazes me how they, I guess the officials and the rule makers come up with ways to
level the playing
field. That's right, because there's different levels of vision impairment. And they leveled the playing field a couple years ago when I went in Detroit. In Detroit, that's when they put the blindfold on you, and then you had to use that little board thing, the grid, to show where the ball was. And then you had to go with that and then just kind of listen for the clap out there about it. That was so amazing. And you brought back gold from that. That's awesome.
And last year they took the clap out, so it was even more.
Oh wow! So
challenging.
Even more challenging. Oh, good grief! Wow. Wow. And how many medals did we bring back last year?
5. I had 1 for every sport.
Oh, that's good. That's wonderful. So how many same sports this year?
Yes, I've got 5 sports this year. Bocce ball, bowling, horseshoes, shuffleboard, and blind golf, disc golf.
Blind disc golf. They made that an event this year.
Yes, they did.
Well, they made it last year. Officially made it an event last year. I think the year before it was an exhibition. And so that's what they do. They do exhibitions of different sports each year, and then usually depending on, I guess, the outcome of I guess the results and the participation, they decide to make it a new sport.
Yes, an official event.
So that is neat. So you've been doing, you said 6 years.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to Anchorage, Alaska this time.
Yes, I'm so excited.
I know.
Yes,
how's it feel? I mean, I know you're excited and stuff, but
it's well, one thing is it helps you to physically keep up and stay up and try to, and if there's anything going on with you medical-wise, that helps if you are physically active.
Right.
And
because
so
it's really
helps.
intense. That's a really intense week. It's not a vacation.
Not by any means.
It is not a vacation by any means. And did you go to the Winter Sports Clinic this year?
Not this year. I went 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay.
Yes, and that is extremely challenging.
Yeah.
Because skiing is not my strong suit.
Shoot, they asked me last year if I wanted to go and be a photographer. I'm like, no. I said, it's bad enough when I get near water and having to take pictures. Always something tragic always happens. You think I'm gonna get on the snow and do? Because I'm, the way, I never could in skiing. I could never do that little neat thing they do where they go. Stop.
Me either.
I could never do that.
Me either.
You remember back in the '70s, the worldwide of sports. You remember the agony of defeat. That little guy. That was always me, because the only way I could stop, I would always be challenged by my buddies, like, oh come on man, get off that bunny slope. Let's go to a real slope, okay, knowing dang well I can't ski. They do, but the last time I went, I was on recruiting, and me and my recruiting buddy went. Sergeant Ed Correa, never forget you, man. But that day was a rough day. It was President's Day, so we. Same thing, challenged me. Come on, man, get off that little wimpy slope. Because I'm trying to learn how to do this and zigzag.
Yes, all the technical stuff.
Exactly. So when we went, of course, he challenged me on the hill. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like one of them. So I got down and I was doing the little thing, He grew up in that area, so he knew how to ski. So I'm doing my little snaking thing. I'm doing okay, and then it wouldn't go. And finally, I just kept straightening up and going. I hit that hill. All I knew is put them knees together. And so I was cruising down the hill. I'm like, okay, there's a snow lodge. There's a snow lodge. I got to stop sometime. So all I used to do was just fall back. Oh, it was tragic. Oh man. But yeah, I can't do the skiing thing.
That once was enough for me. Once I had used the mountain as a dinner table and bit the mountain, I knew that was enough for me. Yes.
I like that. Use it as a dinner table,
yes, that was enough.
That's awesome. So, I guess we're going to be doing great things in Alaska.
Yes.
You are you're an inspiration to a lot of us veterans out here.
Well,
and stuff
thank you.
I know your story. and it always touches my heart when I see you not limit yourself. You know, because of the condition. I mean, you could sit back and say, hey, you know, I'm just gonna relax and stuff, but you don't. You took that step,
Yeah.
and that's what it takes. It takes that first step to get out there and just live your life.
Exactly.
You know, was it
And do
fitness
something
for life?
different.
That's right. That's
Because
right.
I was not athletic in school.
Okay,
By
okay.
any means. I was
Right.
always the girl debating, always the girl in the library club.
Right.
That type of thing. So when they asked me to do athletics, I was like, I'm not the athletic type.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then you ask me after my sight is so different from normal.
Yeah.
But I said, well, I can either fail or succeed.
That's
I can
right.
just try.
And you have succeeded very well, but it takes that first step.
It does. You got to make the first step.
That's right.
And once you make the first step, you got to commit to the next step.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Because it's like I said, it's not a vacation.
It's
you go out
not
there.
by any means.
You're pretty much working that whole week.
Yes, and you're up early.
Yes.
You're up at
Yes,
6 a.m. and you are gone from the time you get up
That's
until
right.
you go to
That's
bed.
right. That's right.
You are going every day, all day long.
There you go.
And I was excited about Anchorage because I love seeing it on National Geographic
Yeah.
and the History Channel, the Discovery Channel.
So
and
this will be your
Alaska.
first time
Yes.
going to Alaska,
Yes,
okay.
and Alaska is just a big state and
Yeah.
so many gorgeous things and so different in every area. So I'm excited about that.
Okay.
But I know I probably won't get to see half of it because I'll be busy.
That's right.
Doing
That's
my
right.
games.
But
so.
you always manage a little bit of
Yes,
sightseeing
I'll
time.
see something.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Joanne, and thank you so much for being on
Thank
the
you.
show.
Thank you.
All
I
right.
promise I'll bring back gold, silver,
we
or
know.
bronze.
Oh,
Some
You're
medal
gonna
is
bring
coming back
something.
with me.
I know that's right. All right. And folks, we'll be back with more Vinson Voice.
Have you been thinking about buying or selling a home, but you don't really know where to start? Well, my name is Dwayna Cooper, and I work for Coldwell Banker Curry Residential, and I could make your real estate transaction easy, pain-free, and even a little bit of fun. When you use a real estate agent in your transaction, you have someone that works for you, someone that's in your corner, someone that can help you negotiate, get through all the pages of that contract, as well as make sure that the transaction runs smoothly from start to finish. I'm honest and candid, and I pride myself on being friendly and approachable. Earlier this year, I was fortunate enough to sell this home on Orchard Lake Road, but I also sell investment property and commercial property. So if you have a need, please reach out to me. We'll get the job done and have a little fun. I'm Dwayna Cooper, and I work for Coldwell Banker Curry Residential.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. Got a new friend here, Mr. Rulah Bennett. How you doing, Mr. Rulah
Just fine,
Bennett?
sir. Just fine,
All right.
sir.
Mr. Bennett is a U.S. Army veteran, 32 years combined with some National Guard
National
time.
Guard, yes, and-
He's also a Vietnam veteran with one tour in Vietnam. This man has got 3 Bronze Stars and a Purple Heart.
Yes.
That's that's going to be a story for later, of itself.
Yes,
But
thank you.
that's
Thank
right.
you.
But what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about the wheelchair games.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Mr. Bennett here, he's from Fort Valley, Peach County.
Over there with the Trojans.
There you go, there with the
Go
Trojans.
Trojans.
There you go. Got to plug in for the Trojans. All right. So, Ms. Bennett, how did you find out about the wheelchair games?
Well, I come over here and was transferred here from one of Robin's,
Right.
from a spider bite. And,
Okay.
And it's been going on, and I hear them talk about it. So Mr. Lee, one of the patients there.
Yep,
that's
Mr.
in
Arnold
the-
Lee.
Right. He's in the wheelchair games, and he's been going through it for several years.
Yeah, 3 or 4
And
years
so-
now, I think.
So he asked me to come down and just see how I like it, and just participate in it.
Right.
So I said, well, I'll give it a shot.
All right.
Well, nothing fails but a try. If
That's
you don't
right.
try it, you don't know if you're going to, like it or not.
That's right. But I think you're gonna like it. I haven't met anybody that hasn't liked it. So what events are you looking at doing this year?
Well, I'm really into trying to get into the box, and I wanted to go into the rifle shooting, but you know, I have this neuropathy in my hands, and
Yeah.
so I'm not
Oh, yeah,
able
I
to
know
hold
that
study
feeling.
with a rifle. So really, you know, looking into, you know, just with the bouts and the pool, but I haven't
Pool,
gotten a
okay.
chance to shoot in the pool.
Shoot
but,
nine
you know,
ball.
nine ball, yes.
Okay.
So really, I want to get it on a lot more, but I want to get started, and I want to work my way up the ladder.
Gotcha.
I just don't want to jump right out there and you know, get into something I'm not going to be able to master or to be able to participate.
Right.
I don't want to get into it and be a failure.
Oh,
you
no,
know, so I
I
want
gotcha.
you know, get into, like I said, and the bowling.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Okay, you can do bowling too. That's awesome.
Yes,
That's good.
yes, I bought my own ball.
Yeah.
And all, so I expect if I had more days and time in it with me to go bowling, I can better my game.
Yeah.
You know, this I can get, you know, just about, you know.
Oh yeah.
But it's the being around the guys.
Yeah, that's right.
From the different wards and
That's
stuff.
right. That's right.
It's what really got me, you know,
That's
very
right.
interested, very interested.
That's right, because you're gonna be one of over 700 something athletes that go each year, and every hospital brings novices every year.
Well, I'm looking forward to being there.
I know you are. It's gonna. I think you're gonna enjoy it and stuff. I'm gonna get plenty of pictures of you doing stuff. And, oh yeah, so you're gonna have a lot of action. I'm gonna make sure I get some action shots.
I hope you do.
I
you know,
sure
'cause,
will.
You know, 'cause what's gonna inspire me is that my son and my youngest grandson is gonna be there, and
that's good.
my granddaughter.
Yeah.
And they're looking forward to being there with me. And, you know,
That's
so
it.
That's what got me.
That's right.
Pumped.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
That's
get
what got me
you pumped.
pumped,
Yeah, man.
And
Because
I'm trying to do my best. You know.
yeah.
It was my first time, but
Oh, you're gonna do
I'm
fine.
just hoping and praying that the Lord give me the strength to be able
I
to
gotcha.
do better than what I'm doing
I understand.
right here, now.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, 'cause that's my power. That's my pusher there.
Yeah.
My supreme being, my Lord.
Okay. But you're gonna notice once you put boots on the ground, you're gonna start enjoying it.
It's like to say all boots on.
That's right, all boots on. Put them boots on the ground and get around them other veterans that have been there. Well, you're gonna be around some of your teammates and stuff. But you know, this is also an opportunity for you to not really network, but maybe reconnect with some veterans that you may know.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, making new
'cause-
friends.
Right. Yeah. 'Cause I was with the 173rd. I'm quite sure that
Oh, I've heard of 173rd.
Some herds there. You know.
That's right.
Some jumpers there.
That's right. That's that airborne tanker unit. You
Yeah.
know, the Sheridan, the M6,
Yeah,
and the 48,
yeah,
all that
and
stuff.
all that
Man,
pumpers and yeah, you know. So that's what you know. It just giving me it just makes me feel really good.
Yeah,
To be
yeah.
able to participate.
Yeah.
You know, in these games, you know, and to meet you,
Yes, sir.
and
Definitely a pleasure.
you know, so it brings tears to my eye, but you know, like I said, you know, it's my first time.
Yeah.
You know,
Anything you want to say to your fellow veterans or your family members or your folks out there in Fort Valley?
all you are over in the valley, I would say to my oldest brother, I love you, bro, and I wish you could be here to be there at the games. And my youngest brother, I want to say hi to y'all. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, and thanks to Miss Charlene and Mr. Greg here, and all of them, Mr. Lee, all of them
All right.
that is helping me.
There you go. Taking that first step.
It's my first step. Mr. Trump said, hello, you all.
All right. Well, good luck to you in the games there. Mr. Bennett, you're going to do fine. You're going to do great. You're going to do a great job. And you are going to love it.
All right.
You're going to love it when you get out there. All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. No problem.
Nice talking to you.
Same here. And folks, we'll be back with more Vinson Voice.
At Hangers Cleaners in Dublin, we really appreciate your business and strive for customer service and a better quality every single day. That's what we're here for. At Hangers Cleaners, we'll pick up and deliver right to your door, saving you time and money. Hangers Cleaners for all your fine linens, alterations, wedding gowns, leather, you name it, and we'll do it. Hangers Cleaners for your professional dry cleaning and laundry. Hangers Cleaners, the cleaner that cares. Hillcrest Parkway in Dublin.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. We had a great show today. As you can see behind me, our Team Dublin is practicing for the games. We got the National Veteran Golden Age Games going from June 4th to the 11th, and then the National Veterans Wheelchair Games going on from July 10th to the 17th. All right. We are having a pep rally on June 3rd at 2 p.m. in our auditorium here at the Carl Vinson VA Medical Center. So please come on out, cheer our team, and let's send them off. Ready to go and bring home that gold for us, okay? Now, we always talk about veteran suicide at the end of the show, all right? So if you know a veteran that may be in jeopardy or maybe showing those symptoms of, or you may think that they may be wanting to harm themselves, please get them to the Veterans Crisis Line. It's 1-800-273-8255, and if you're a veteran, press 1, okay? We got people, caring people on the other end of that line that want to take a call and get you the help that you need, okay? One life is too many to lose to suicide. So please, if you know, like I said, if you know somebody or yourself, if you're having problems and you feel yourself being in crisis, please get to that number, 1-800-273-8255. If you're a veteran, press 1, all right? We also always talk about veterans' homelessness, okay? It's a really serious issue, and it could be, it's something that could lead up to that up to suicide, and we don't want that. So if you can, somebody, a veteran that may be in jeopardy of losing their home or maybe in unlivable conditions, get them to this number. It's 1-877-4AID-VET, okay? 1-877-4AID-VET, right? It's been a little while since we've done a show, but we're back now. Check us out on social media. Our Facebook page is Dublin VA Medical Center. You can also see us on Twitter at Dublin, and then also on our web page. So you'll see the graphic across the bottom here. So we post everything on there, information, upcoming events, and all that stuff. We put all that on our social media. So please put in Dublin VA Medical Center on Facebook in the search thing, and then like us, and you'll receive all our notifications of everything that's going on. All right, so we're ready. Team Dublin is ready to roll. All right, so we're going to be rolling this year. Golden Age Games is going to be in Anchorage, Alaska in June 4th to the 11th, and then in Louisville, Kentucky for the National Veterans Wheelchair Games from July 10th to July 17th. So if you can, come on out and join us at the pep rally on June 3rd at 2 p.m. All right, and then like I always say at the end of every show, we still have the power to change the world. All it takes is one act of kindness a day. I'm your host, Greg Swartz, and we'll see you next week on the Vinson Voice.